I mean, we're finally doing this episode, the finale after the season's over. Joey, you happy? Joey has a big smile on his face.
Yes, it's exhausting wanting your team to lose and being stressful. Who lost? Who didn't lose? It's more exhausting than them freaking competing for a playoff spot. Seriously,
Really,
it is.
I think it's bittersweet, to be honest.
It's just when you look at the season, Sam, you're like, okay, you guys win. Shit, the teams around us, what happened? They most likely lost. Like, Coyotes lost, Sharks lost again, Ducks lost 10 in a row. Exhausting.
But Joy, you were right this whole time. We were the best shitty team this year.
Yeah,
but
Joey, not shitty enough.
I want to ask you a question, Joy. Now that you're happy that we're bottom 5, but does it burn right now that you're seeing the standings? We finished with 68 points, and Columbus with 59 points. Right, that's 9 points.
Yeah, and the Ducks were 58.
Yeah, and Anaheim 58. So all those stupid wins that we had throughout this season, those stupid ones, those last minute wins, those last minute 1 point.
It's not what it is, and we had a good first part of the season. That's what it is.
No, but I know what he's getting at. But five wins in your last place.
Yeah,
just
take away 5 stupid wins. Take away just 5 stupid wins, we'd be at the bottom.
Take 2 out of the 3 wins against Pittsburgh. Take the win against New Jersey. That is 3 right there of games you should not have won.
There's even the game against Edmonton where Jack got injured, but yet the Canadiens somehow beat the shit out of the Oilers.
Yes, they beat Tampa once.
And I was at that game where Drouin got his second goal, but like Tampa Bay looked. Yeah, exactly. We'll get to him later. But yeah, that's at least 8 points.
Yes.
They had a good
part of the
season.
The reason I'm glad you brought that up, Ant, the reason, because I've been through this for 82 games. So for me, 5 wins less, I don't think it hurts the Habs development. I don't think it hurts for any players. I don't think it makes a big difference in terms of how they did in that season, how players did, prospects, veterans. The only thing it hurt is our lottery chances for a generational player.
Yeah.
So that's the part that's going to bug me until the pick is made.
Yeah, but as long as they remain top 5, they got what, 41% for a top 5 pick. Like,
but they have a worse odds of finishing out of top 5. I look, even if it's 2%, 2% to me is still 2%.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, I get it. Their best odds are picking at number 6 at 44 point. I think 44.5. But this was expected yet not expected. If you understand what I'm saying.
No, you're right. And this is why you guys call me stats man.
We win the lottery, and all this was for nothing. All that anxiety was for nothing. But guys, New Jersey finished bottom 7 last year, and they still got top 3. Second overall. Second overall. So
Simon Nemec, who plays for I think the Utica Comet, which the Laval Rockets have made the playoffs, and they're going to be facing them in the first round.
Anthony, the Devils have a horseshoe up their ass. This is the second time they won the lottery in like 4 or 5 years. Remember, they won the lottery when they were 4th or 5th last.
Yes, they were for Nico Hischier, and Taylor Hall called it when Taylor Hall was on the team.
They have a horseshoe up their ass. Sorry, Bettman doesn't like us. We ain't winning this draft.
Oh, stop it! I swear to God, the next person who fucking thinks Bettman has the next conspiracy theorist besides Anthony, who fucking thinks that Bettman has something against the Montreal Canadiens, he doesn't want to. Shut the fuck up, all of you.
It's not Montreal. It's Canada. It's Canada. It's not just Montreal.
Okay, but for some
he wants to keep that team in Arizona.
But he wanted an Arizona-born player to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs, right? Enough people with Gary Bettman doesn't want Montreal to be successful. It's enough. Fuck off. For those of you
we make enough money for him. He wants to help the franchise. No, he wants to help the franchises that have no fans that want to go there because they don't play any exciting hockey.
You really think he's there was like a fucking
okay, come on, guys. Let's just put this to rest. Let's put this to rest. If Bedard goes to Arizona, Joey is right. And that's it.
But why only Arizona? There's Anaheim, San Jose, all these.
Anaheim won cups. They have I mean,
Whether
look,
they
we're not-
want cups or not is a different story. But making money wise, California they're a big market in general because it's California. But
Yeah, but
fans
you
that
make
go
it.
watch hockey, it's nowhere as big as the East Coast.
But you make it sound like sorry, Anthony. You make it sound like it's Gary Bettman put Anaheim at the bottom of the fucking standings.
guys, with all
No,
due
not in
respect-
that, not in that sense. But he wants to make as most money as
Yeah, but
as
you know
much
what?
money as possible. He
But
makes
look-
it with Montreal.
Look at Tampa Bay. They were a fucking dynasty. All right. They won the Stanley Cup, and when the game ended, all the fans went
Dynasty.
home. You know, so
Yeah.
the US market is just shit.
Dude,
Yes, it's all money,
Yeah,
but the
he
fans
wants to
get-
build it. He doesn't care about Canadian
Dude,
market.
he has to do a better job at marketing his fucking players, his actual products that bring money to this game. He doesn't market that.
He
You
can
wanna
easily
know-
market Connor Bedard in the US and Canada. He won't care because Montreal, if they go 0-82 or 82-0, he's gonna get the same money because everybody goes to every game more likely than not. If it doesn't happen in
understand-
Arizona, it
I
doesn't happen in
understand
other
that.
markets.
I get what you're saying. I just can't stand the fucking idiots in this fan base who really think that Gary Bettman has it out for the Montreal Canadiens. Shut the fuck up.
Well, then I'm an idiot. I think he doesn't like
Dude,
Montreal.
you always were an idiot. That's why I love you.
Look,
I think
get
he
where
doesn't like
I get
Montreal.
what
Maybe he
you're
doesn't have it
saying,
out
Sam.
for
We'll
us.
never
Sorry,
know.
Ant. Hold on. He doesn't have it out for us, but I don't think he likes Montreal.
All right, fine. That's your opinion.
You
That's
only-
fine.
Yeah,
I could
look,
accept
his
that.
head bubbles.
I mean, I get it. We'll never know what Bettman feels about us or not, but I do see the side of Joey. Can't believe I'm agreeing with Joey.
My God,
But
Anthony,
it's
what's
a
happening here?
conspiracy.
No, but it's not conspiracy. It's as a business mindset. Yes, you said it, Joe. If Habs, and this is our fan base needs to wake up, right? Like, 0-82 would still have a full crowd. Guys, the last game of the season against Boston was a sold out game. Tickets were over $300 on Ticketmaster. People were still purchasing them. It's Bettman doesn't have to worry about having a Bedard on the Habs team.
But
money wise, Arizona or Anaheim, I don't.
Let me just slightly intercept this, and then Zook, you could get to it.
It's fine.
The Montreal fan base, they're at a point now where they understand what's going on. They know management finally revealed a plan. And the fan base finally knows what's going on. Because if you look back the mid to the late 90s, when Patrick Waugh was gone and the team was garbage, before George Gillette owned the team, the Canadiens were in big trouble. They were in big trouble. There was, to the best of my memory, there was talks about them probably being relocated. Nobody wanted to own the team. Before the Molson family came back to own the team, the Canadiens were in big trouble. So the reason why now, I get what Joey's saying. You too, Auntie. Bettman doesn't have to worry about the Canadiens because they're the top 3 markets in the NHL. I understand that and I get that. But it's also the reason why it's because the fans finally know there's something going on with this team. There's something being built. Because I guarantee you, if listen, Bergevin was the previous management. If he would keep doing the same shit over and over again, I don't think that there would have been sold out crowds. I think now it's because there's new management. Maybe it's because the fans love seeing this team being coached under Marty St. Louis, who we're going to talk about in a couple of seconds. They know, the fans know what's going on now. There's a plan. There's a plan here. Yes, there's still a couple of question marks across the board, but there's a blueprint. There's a foundation being built. The fans know it. The fans get it. The fans are excited about it. They like it. So and this is my opinion. This is my perception of it. This is why tickets are still being sold out.
So okay, and good point, because I agree with that statement, Sam, because this team is exciting to watch. Like, I would have, even with a shitty season, I still wanted to keep watching the games. Why? Because it's exciting they're showing entertainment. But let's rewind back to the shit seasons. There's where Joey's statement is correct, because even during the shitty seasons, the ones that it was dreadful to watch.
Last year is an example.
Last year was an example.
Had sold out crowds,
but because don't forget, we were all stuck inside. We all had a curfew, and we all had, because of COVID. So,
yeah. Look, at the end of the day,
last season was an exceptional season.
Yeah,
in a bad way.
Anyways,
Sam, it's a tough pill to swallow that for 2 straight years, Montreal has finished behind the Arizona Coyotes, and we still have crowds selling out. It's a tough pill to swallow. It really.
Well, look,
And
I don't
this is our
see it that
fan
way.
base. We have a lot of honor and pride for this jersey, and it'll never
Absolutely.
go away. It is what it is.
because-
And then
it's because
you know what
the history-
Batman does?
should
The
be-
evil Batman that he is. You know what he does? He says, "Well, they make the money, so," and he just
put business aside.
No, but there's revenue sharing.
We
nowadays.
as
It's not like
fans
it used to be.
put business
Mm-hmm.
aside, but we as fans should honor and sorry, we should be proud to even at with shitty teams and bottom of the standings, we're still out there supporting this team and those colors.
Oh
and their
yes,
logo.
that's great that we all do it. Us, the rest of fans. I'm glad it's not like that market. I was just saying on Batman's business side of it.
Yeah,
I think he
business
uses
side.
it to his not to his advantage, to what he thinks is best to make more money. Anyways, that's my opinion. In the end,
I
think
get
he's
it.
a moneymaker, and he's a lawyer, and that's what he cares for.
For sure, they need to hire a new marketing department. They market the NHL playoffs so well. Why can't they do that the entire season?
I don't know, but they're very behind in other sports. Like I want to talk
Absolutely,
about it, but they're very,
1,000%.
very behind.